Hi children, welcome to grade 5 English and this is our session 5 in chapter 4, the Kabuliwala, and in today's session we are going to learn the concept connection for chapter number 4. Are you all excited? Yeah, and before getting into our session, let's do an energizer. Children, you have to choose any 5 words from the set of words I am going to give you and write their past forms and make sentences with it. Clear? Yeah. And here there are some set of words, right? In these words, you have to select any 5 and you have to write its past form. And also you have to make sentences with it. Clear? I hope you have completed this, children. And next we are moving on to our next activity. And here also I am going to give you one set of words. And from that word choose any 5 and you have to find its past form in the puzzle I am going to give you. Clear? Yeah. And here in these words you can select any 5. And children, with the help of this puzzle, you have to find out the past form of the selected words. Clear? You have already selected 5 words, right? From this set, and for that you have to find out the past form with the help of this puzzle. Clear? Yeah. And children, I hope you have completed this activity, right? And children, we have done 2 activities, right? Can you find any difference between these 2 activities? Or any similarities between these 2 activities? In both the activities, I have given you a set of words, right? And you have found the past form of the words I have given you. Yes? Yeah. But what is the difference between first set of words and the second set of words? Can you able to guess? Yeah. And come children, let us learn about that in our concept connection. Today we are going to learn about regular verb. In your concept book, take page number 72. Verbs. Verbs are words that are used to describe some kind of action. They form the main part of the sentence. As we all know, verbs are nothing but doing words or action words and they play a main role in a sentence. And for example, she sings beautifully, I hear his footsteps. Words like sing and hear are verbs. Verbs may be divided into 2 different types. One is a regular verb and another one is an irregular verb. Yes? Yeah. And regular verb. What is a regular verb? Regular verbs for their past tense by adding ed or d. Regular verbs will change into its past tense by adding ed or d to it. For example, clean, cleaned, finish, finished, paint, painted, dance, danced. And here they have given you some more regular verbs. Arrange, arranged, appear, appeared, discuss, discussed, join, joined, accept, accepted, invite, invited, collect, collected, attack, attacked, travel, travelled, complete, completed. Clear children? Yeah. And now I hope you have guessed it, right? Yes, the first set of words we have seen in our first activity is nothing but regular verbs. We changed the verbs into its past form by just adding ed or d to that, right? And so that we call it as regular verbs. And now we are going to learn about irregular verbs. Irregular verb or some verbs do not form their past tense by adding ed or d. These verbs remain the same as the base form or change to another word. Such verbs are called irregular verbs. And these verbs do not change it into its past form by just adding ed or d. And these verbs remain the same as in the base form in past tense also. And another set of words, it will change into a different word. Okay, the word will change completely into a different word. Such verbs are called as irregular verbs. One is the verbs remain the same in its base form even in past tense, and another one is the verbs gets changed completely into a different verb while changing into past tense. For example, say, said, come, came. And in certain cases of irregular verbs, the base form and the past tense of the verb remains the same, whereas in others it changes completely. And here we can see some more examples. Hurt, hurt. Put, put. Cut, cut. Go, went. See, saw. Buy, bought. Fall, fell. Feel, felt. Shut, shut. Read, read. Do, did. Eat, ate. Okay, and here certain words, they do not change even when it is changed into its past form, and some words they changed completely into a different word. Clear? These words are called as irregular verbs. And now we are going to do some class activity. All of you take practice zone 2. First question. Complete the sentences with appropriate irregular verbs from the box. Here in the help box, they have given you the irregular verbs, right? And you have to fill in the proper verbs in the blank. Yeah, complete it, children. And I hope you have completed this. And the second one, find the regular and irregular verbs from the story and write them in the columns below. Children, read the Kabuliwala story and find the regular verbs from the story and write it in the first column, that is regular verbs, and find the irregular verbs from the story and write it in the second column. Clear about this? Yeah. And now let me summarize what we have learned today. And in today's session, we have seen about verbs. Verbs are nothing but doing words or action words, and they are divided into two different types. One is a regular verb, another one is a irregular verb. Regular verb are verbs that gets changed into its past form by adding ed or d to it. And for example, jump, jumped. Clean, cleaned. Okay. And second one is irregular verbs. Irregular verbs are verbs which remains the same in its base form even in the past tense. And another one type is the verbs gets changed completely into a different verb while we are changing it into its past form. For example, see, saw, go, went, hurt, hurt, cut, cut, put, put. Okay, these are some examples for irregular verbs. Now, I hope you all are clear about these two different kinds of verbs in today's session. And let me tell you the home assignment. Children, in your concept book, page number 72, you have to complete question number E, F and G after referring the story. Okay. And in your workbook, page number 46, question number 4, 5 and 6. After completing your homework, you have to submit it in grade 5 English Google Classroom. And I hope you enjoyed today's session along with me, and drink more water, eat healthy food, reduce your screen time, give proper rest to your eyes, don't use mobile phones and television often, and stay home and stay safe, children. Thank you so much.